Guys, players, welcome. Welcome to the Sports Plus Life podcast episode. What the hell was this? What I just did with my hand? Episode number 41. Well, ironically, which is the number of days I've been locked inside my house. 41 days. Just kidding. It's not that long. I've officially been working from home for 30 days. So we're a whole month into this whole lockdown thing, and people still don't seem to get the grip. I was at the grocery store on Saturday because that's what you do. You can still go to the grocery store, but only one person from your household can go at a time. Everyone else decided to bring their family members to the Easter section of the store I was at. Everywhere, really. I went to a couple stores to look for something, and God, that's annoying. It's just like, just stay home. There's one person. So many different ways to get your shopping done. You don't need to take somebody with you the whole time. There's technology. You can FaceTime. You have a phone. You could write shit down on your phone. Write shit down on a piece of paper. Do it old school. Make a list. People just don't get it. It's very, very, very annoying. Just so annoying. It's like, sit your ass down, or guess what? Ric Flair will chop you in your sleep. Just a straight chop to your grill. And give you a woo, and then take your lady. That's what he's going to do. Yeah, people just don't get it, man. We're still not in the clear. People think we're in the clear just because they don't. It's just annoying. It's very annoying at this point. I got shit to do this summer. Sit your ass at home. Just be stress at home. A lot of these people don't have to be out and about. I just can't be in the store. I just couldn't be in the store. I got 3 things and I left yesterday when I went. There's still a lot of people out. People just don't get it, man. You don't get it until it affects you. So stay home. Be safe. Only one person out at a time. Only if you're going to the hospital or getting a checkup or going to the store, gas station, that's it. It's not that hard. Seriously, it's not that hard. But anyways, welcome, guys. Sports Plus Life podcast, episode number 41. That's my little spiel about coronavirus. I don't want to really talk about the coronavirus because it's getting really annoying, really redundant. We're beating a dead horse here. And we shouldn't be beating a dead horse. We should be beating a different type of drum. A drum that is positive. And I think we're slowly but surely going in the right direction. But obviously, like I said before, we got caught with our pants down, and we got a lot of catching up to do, a lot of ground to make up. Yeah, so hopefully we get that done. What's today? April 14th. Our lockdown got extended to the 28th, so 2 more weeks. Stay at home order is what it's called for 2 more weeks. So I don't know what happens after that. I bet it gets extended again because just take a look around. People don't like to adhere to the rules that were set in place for your safety. Yeah, but staying at home. Been having some weird dreams. I had a dream. Because apparently that's a thing that people are having weird coronavirus dreams. And what the hell is this? I don't think it's like coronavirus involved. But it's just, I have weird dreams in general sometimes when I get like lack of sleep. Because I've been getting lack of sleep, and I'll get to that here in a second. I had a weird dream. It involved me, my niece Zoe, and John Cena. And me, Zoe, and John Cena were walking around neighbor to neighbor. Obviously, the ban was lifted. Everyone's clear to go. Everyone's healthy. It was a dream, so what you want. Whatever goes, goes. And Zoe was like, let's go play with the neighbors and take John with us. And so John Cena walked with us in full gear, mind you. Full John Cena orange jean shorts, Reebok pump gears. And we walked to the neighbors, and Zoe wanted to play with the neighbors. Little did we know, the neighbor is a grown adult, like 40s, feel like 50s. And the guy's like, yeah, I'll go play. Yeah, I'll go, throw the ball around with you. And they were outside playing with John Cena. And I took a nap in the stranger's room. I just took a nap in his house. And then when I woke up, John Cena and Zoe were already gone to the house. And I woke up to a house full of the guy's children. 8 of them. All from, I remember asking, 16 all the way down to 8 years old, I believe. And they were just like looking at me when I woke up. And I'm going down the stairs and I'm about to leave. And they're just like looking at me. And they all had soccer jerseys on. And we started chopping it up because I like soccer too. And then I had to wake up and go to work, which is right here. That's kind of the weirdest. And then John Cena, apparently, then what happened was John Cena dropped Zoe off back at her house. I stayed at the house, at the neighborhood house or whatever, wherever house I was in. And John Cena came back with his girlfriend. And we had dinner. And we drank with the parents. And then I said, I got to go home. And then John Cena was like, yeah, just leave. We'll stay here. And his lady got mad at him because, no, we don't know where we're going. He has to drop us off. And John's like, we'll take an Uber. And then his lady's like, no, look at the circle on the map. We don't know where we're going. What she meant by circle on the map is the Call of Duty circle in the map in Call of Duty Warzone. So I'm blending all of my, just everything together in one dream. And then John Cena, at this point, John Cena changed out of his clothes and he's in regular clothes. And then he goes, okay, let's go. And then I woke up and I came to work. That's what I did. That was my dream. It was... Yeah, I don't know how to explain that. Apparently all dreams have meanings. I don't know what that meant. Either I miss John Cena. Either I need outside interaction. I need other people interaction. I'm playing too much Call of Duty, which I'm playing a lot of. And then I miss soccer. I miss sports. Or I need more sleep. I don't know what that means. It means something like that. That was my dream. I miss Zoe. I definitely miss Zoe. I did see her on Easter very briefly. Dropped her off an Easter basket. And that was it. I came home. So I do miss my niece. I do miss my people. So just stay home, please. I miss my people. I miss my friends. I have a friend of mine who just had a baby. Cedric had a baby. My friend Cedric Jimenez's wife, Yesenia. They had a baby. So a corona baby. So hopefully she's all right, man. Hopefully everything checks out. Hopefully she's healthy. Congratulations to them. But yeah, I have definitely been playing a lot of Call of Duty. Call of Duty Warzone, to be specific. Those of you who don't know what Call of Duty Warzone is, ask your children. Ask your guys. Everyone knows now. It's a very popular game out right now. It's called the Battle Royale game. So just like a Battle Royale, like a wrestling, John Cena Battle Royale. Last man stands, last team wins. Last team standing, last person standing wins the game. That's how it is. But you shoot each other. Very fun, strategic. I'm not good at it yet. I'm getting better. That's what I've been doing. I want to get better at it because I used to be somewhat decent at the game. But then I stopped playing for a few years because apparently girls don't like it. And I actually, video games is like one of the reasons why my last relationship didn't work out. I would literally like want to play video games after I get off of work and not go over my lady's house. Like I just would rather play video games sometimes. And understandably, we broke up. But that's life. This happens. It happens. I didn't prioritize my relationship. But I was having fun. Can I say? And I'm having fun now. Um, the crappy part is I don't have enough time to play the game. It is a free game, so anyone on PlayStation, Xbox, computer can download it. PC is what it's called. Sorry, can download it. So if you're looking to pass the time, holler at your boy. MRAKACO is Activision, so Activision account is what you need to do. If you're on Xbox, MRAKA27. Holler at your boy. If you want to holler at me on Instagram, Sports Plus Life on Instagram, Sports Plus Life on Twitter. Holler me, Mr. AKACO on Twitter and Instagram as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Sports Plus Life. Yeah, I think that's the reason why I've been getting a lack of sleep. On Friday, I played when I got off of work from about 2 or 3 till about 1 o'clock in the morning. 2 or 3 in the about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then to 1 o'clock in the morning. And I remembered why it kept, back when I want to say 2008, 2009 maybe. I was working out a lot, and I was living in Denver, and I was working out a lot, and I was trying to think of what I did to not get in the fridge. That's my problem. I eat all the time. That's not a problem. Like everything else, I could work out, do everything, but I just love to eat. I mean, who doesn't? And I remembered playing Xbox occupied my time, and it happened Friday night, happened Saturday, same thing, about 1 or 2 in the afternoon to about 1 in the morning. Sunday was a little bit more mild because I had shit to do. I still play it for a long time. I love it. It's so much fun. Also keeps me occupied from what's going on in the world, going on outside of these walls. It's very, very fun. I loved it. You should do it too. If you've never gotten into gaming, this is a perfect time to do it. A lot of people are making good money on it. Check it. So look out soon for the Sports Plus Life gaming channel. Like I said, Sports Plus Life is more than just sports. It's plus life. It's gaming. It's Ric Flair chopping the shit out of you if you get out of hand. It's a little of everything. You need fashion advice? I'll holler at you, boy. I'm a little bit old school, but I got you. Girls too. I could put a fit together like a cranky toddler. I think I've said that before on here. I could put a fit together pretty damn good. So holler at your boy. But it's gonna be everything. But yeah, that's what I've been doing during this lockdown. There's in this time. I know a lot of people are just getting bored and are starting to see why. You guys are probably, some of you are probably starting to see why your friends are telling you to leave that girl or leave that guy. You guys are starting to see why. You're starting to see people's true colors. You're starting to see, wow, do I really love my kid that much to buy him this, to buy him that? I don't know. People are going stir crazy. And, yeah, I'm giving you guys things to do here. Start video gaming. Start reading. Listening to books, too, even. I have a problem listening to books because, I'll just zone out, and I'm like, hold on, what did I just miss? And an 8-hour book turns into an 11-hour book, and so forth. So I try to read them. Even then, when I read, I'm just looking at words sometimes, and I just keep rolling. And I just don't even go back to read what I just missed. Clean your damn house. All right? Clean your house. Don't be afraid to clean your house. Or guess what's going to happen? Ric Flair is going to chop the shit out of you. The thing about this lockdown is I'm still working from home. So I really don't have more time on my hands. And I think the only thing I've gotten back was probably a half hour to work and a half hour back. That's about it, really. Everything still kind of remains the same. And then in that half hour, I end up just eating anyway. So you're definitely going to see probably a double chin here. And also, I'm just looking scraggly for obvious reasons. Can't get out, can't interact with my barber, my cousin. So I might just end up shaving the damn thing. Shave head, There's YouTube videos out there. I can cut my own hair, but that's only temporary. I'm not going to do this moving forward. I'm let my damn cousin cut my hair. But if I don't cut my hair, he'll have to learn how to do braids because that's what I'm going to need is freaking braids. I'm gonna need old school, like Meek Mill braids. You know, I want those. Like I want some fucking what are those? Reggaeton braids. Those two that go like you know what I'm talking about. Almost West Coast-ish braids. Yeah, I'm gonna need something, man. But that's what I've been doing to pass the time. Been having fun doing it too. My friend Tim won, and anyone else wants smoke? I need help because I still haven't gotten a win on Call of Duty. So holla at your boy. All right, holla at your boy. But there's still a lot of sports going on. I want to say a lot of sports going on. A lot of sports news still kicking around. Just today or yesterday, WWE was deemed an essential working environment. So they're still putting on shows. They put one on last night. Last night was Monday Night Raw. I'd have net to watch it. I don't know how long it is. I don't know. What they did once, they filled in like a second hour because it's 3 hours. First hour was wrestling. People were there. Second hour was they showed the WrestleMania main event. And then third hour, not WrestleMania, Royal Rumble main event. And then third hour, it was like the rest of wrestling. So put on matches, some wrestling matches. I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of mixed emotions. Just take a break. Take a couple weeks off. Regroup. You're on different times. You can't really tell us a story. I mean, right now, I think what happened last night, what I saw was Seth Rollins attacked Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre won the championship from Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So I think they're trying to set something like that up. I'm more like pissed off Seth Rollins. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather see someone else than Seth Rollins at the top again. It's some of those things where it's like, I don't know. We need fresh. I mean, there's a bunch of other things you could have done there. Who else could have been thrown in? I need fresh, man. I mean, it's always Seth Rollins here, Seth Rollins there. I don't know. I don't get it. But needless to say, whatever. I'm not going to get into that right now. That's for a different show. I'll definitely talk about that later. We'll see where this develops. But yeah, they're deemed an essential working environment by the state of Florida. So they can still put on shows at the Performance Center, sounds like. I don't know. That seems weird, fishy to me, because I don't think that's... I don't know. It's entertainment. But you're also having full, contact from people traveling, from all over the country, all over the world to do this job. Just take a couple weeks off, man. Let things blow over. Just pick up where you left off. You could skip a couple storylines. You could skip a couple. You do 3 hours on Monday. You do 2 on Wednesdays. You also do 2 on Fridays. So you have plenty of time to do stuff. You also have Instagram. You also have these WWE pre-shows. You have shows on Tuesday on FS1. There's so many other different ways for you to tell your story. Just take a couple weeks off. I don't get it. I mean, I'm glad there's something more to be distracted with other than what's going on the outside world. But I don't know. I don't get it. You tell me how you feel about it. Let me know in the comment section. Or holler at me at one of the Instagram pages, Sports Us Life, MRAKACO, whatever you want to do. We could talk about this. We could have a chat. But that's about it. Yeah, it was deemed essential. I don't get it. Just come on, get it together here. The computer's trying to sleep. I don't sleep. You don't sleep. Also, kind of staying within WWE, Vince McMahon's XFL filed for bankruptcy, so there's no more XFL after not even finishing the season because of COVID-19. And people seem to be liking it, which is pretty crazy. I think it was a break from the norm. It was a filler for people during, right after football season. Started the week after the Super Bowl on the 8th, I believe. Yeah, on the 8th of February. Played a few weeks. Not even a few, yeah, a few weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. And it was it. I was actually enjoying it. It was pretty fun to watch. And cool thing about it, I think there's a couple people who got contracts. I think I talked about this. PJ Tuck. I don't remember his name. AJ? TJ? Oh my God. I had to look this up. XFL quarterback. I'm going to look it up right here. XFL quarterback. PJ Walker signed with the Panthers. I did talk about this. I just drew a blank. So now Matt Rule has at the Panthers has Teddy Bridgewater. They have someone else. Him, PJ Walker. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't remember who else. But yeah, those two. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I think I talked about this. It would have been one of those feeder programs for the NFL, but now no more XFL. So kind of shitty for the XFL and guys who were trying to get a second chance, a second look. It was just a bad draw. It was bad timing for coronavirus to just show up. It was just bad, and it's very unfortunate. I think people still got paid. I'm not 100% sure how it worked out, but I think a lot of people still got paid whatever their salaries were. I'm not 100% sure. I have to take a look at it. But because I really didn't take a look at it, I just saw that. Files for bankruptcy. Let's find out. Let's read together. We got a little bit of time together. Spending operations. XFL parent company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy Monday. The first business after the league suspended operations and laid off almost all of its employees. The filing, officially made by Alpha Entertainment, listed the XFL with assets and liabilities, each in the range of $10 million to $50 million. The largest creditor is listed as the St. Louis Sports Commission of $1.6 million. 7 of the league's 8 coaches are among the top creditors. I don't know what that means. In a statement, the XFL attributed its decision to Corona owner Vince McMahon, who is also chairman and CEO of the WWE, has now spoken publicly about the XFL's demise. Source close to the bankruptcy filing said the league could be sold during the process. So still a lifeline. It could be sold. Someone could pick it up and kind of run with it. Who knows? McMahon announced the return of XFL. That's all it says, yeah. I don't know. Who would want to see that back? I was enjoying it. I like the sideline interviews. You get raw emotions. Like that one lineman was like, I'm trying to do my fucking job. And the fucking refs I can't remember what it was. He was dropped an F-bomb on live TV. Pat McAfee's doing a good job. I think they even had Brock Heward. So a bunch of different. It was on 3 different channels: ESPN, Fox, and then ABC or something like that. I can't even remember what it was. But yeah, that's how it was. That's what it was. That's what it is. That's what it ain't no more. Yeah. Unfortunately, XFL is done for. But XFL, I don't know if those players are going to get paid. Staff is going to get paid, but you know who is getting paid? A Colorado boy by the name of Christian McCaffrey. CMC. Run CMC getting paid signed a 4-year extension, $16 million a year to play for the Panthers. We're just talking about the Panthers, PJ Walker, Teddy Bridgewater. And I thought for the longest time, for most of the season, he was the MVP. The guy was just balling out of control for most of the season. They lost Luke Kuechly at defense, so because he retired. Cam Newton didn't play well, was injured as well. They didn't have a lot of help last year, so it was a very, very bad team effort. But if anyone was a bright spot, it was Christian McCaffrey. And I think he deserves it. I think he does. You're also going to look at someone like Saquon Barkley, who's going to be like, hey, Look at homeboy got. You're gonna have to hook me up here pretty soon too. So, I mean, yeah, I think Ezekiel Elliott was the highest paid running back before this. Now, Christian McCaffrey is the highest paid running back now. Get paid, man. Get paid. That's where you work. That's why you do these type of things. A lot of people love it, but a lot of people want to get paid too. They say if you do something you love, you don't work a day in your life. So, hats off to Christian McCaffrey. Hats off to Tony Romo, who we talked about on this show, on the Sports Plus Life podcast, not even podcasts ago. Get paid. That's what you do stuff. Oh, you serious? I just noticed something. Anyways, it has nothing to do with anything, but you can extend the margin on Google. Okay. Doesn't matter. That's what you do. You do stuff to get paid. I mean, and he's doing what he loves to get paid. And he has a bad chick on his arm. What is it? I can't remember her name. That's it's Julian Edelman's ex, I believe. What's her name? She's all right, but if like another athlete dated you, like I wouldn't do it. I don't think I would, because that just like shows like I don't know. I just wouldn't do it. Christian McCaffrey. They're not married, are they? What's her name? Not that McCaffrey. What the hell is this? Oh, there's like an Olympian named Olivia Culpo. She's a baddie. Yeah, I wouldn't know. She's not for me. I like them thick with 2 C's. She's too skinny. Thick. Not like I wouldn't like go. I wouldn't kick her out of my bed, but thick with 2 C's though. Straight up. Sup. So holler me if you're thick with 2 C's. Yeah. So he's getting paid. He's got the lady. What more do you want, man? That's how it is. What more do you want? Pay the young man. Get paid. If you're young, do find something you're good at. Triple down on it. I missed the boat on a lot of stuff because I was lazy. I was playing Call of Duty. Christian McCaffrey, man. Yeah, thinking of all the running backs last year, I think he and Saquon are probably the best. Still, even on these shitty teams. So, because you even look at like the Chiefs, who have multiple running backs. And I think, look at the Chiefs, they have multiple running backs. So Sean McCoy was out there. Damian Williams. Who else was out there, guys? I don't remember, but they have a bunch of different running backs. You also look at the Niners, who made there with different running backs doing their part. And I think you look at what the Denver Broncos are going to do this year. They picked up. They already had Phillip Lindsay. They picked up Melvin Gordon. So there's like, you could have the best running back, even Ezekiel Elliott, who I still think didn't have a good off season, obviously because he held out, didn't do a lot of practicing, came in thick with 2 C's. Didn't really have a good year, but still was very solid for the Cowboys. But no backup plan. There's nobody there to support you. I think you start seeing that trend moving forward. I bet you'll see the Panthers probably take a running back in the drafts at some point, which we'll definitely talk about the draft in the next episode of the Sports Plus Life podcast. You'll start seeing that. I think you'll start seeing that trend. More running backs, more carries, spread out the carries, kind of like the Rams are starting to do, because Todd Gurley was on a snap count, and I thought they were doing pretty decent too that way too. Obviously, they didn't get a lot of wins last year. They didn't make the playoffs, missed the playoffs. I think if the playoff were this next year, I think they would have made it. I think they would have been the last team in, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think you're going to start seeing a whole lot more of that. And so we'll see. The draft is coming up. I'm definitely going to be talking about that. Definitely going to be talking about, one thing I do see a lot is a lot of people talking about the draft, but a lot of people talking about Tua Tagovailoa. And just real quick, I'm going to definitely talk about Tua, but I'm going to wait till the next episode. I think Tua, before the injury, definitely would have been number one. After the injury, I don't know. I don't know if I'd take him. It's a big risk, especially with a hip injury. That's a bad hip injury, but I think the same hip injury is what I don't know if it's either like what Bo Jackson came from or put him like kind of put Bo Jackson down like out and about, out from just playing sports in general. So hip injuries are just kind of bad. He's young, teenager still. I think he's not a teenager, but I think he's right there. I think he'll heal up pretty quickly. They said he's 100%. No reason why he can't play a full season. But this is the NFL. You get hit hard in the NFL. You get hit probably twice as hard than you do in college. These are grown men who have done this their whole lives. You're not facing, you're not. Who they face? You're not facing Auburn. We'll have a bunch of teenagers who just barely just started hitting people not that long ago. You have grown men with big muscles, someone like, Von Miller, chasing you. Cushing. You have guys like that, just big grown men trying to take your head off. And I've never once remembered seeing an Alabama quarterback with longevity in the NFL. Yeah, AJ McCarron has been a backup the whole time. Someone like Greg McElroy, who's doing commentary now, who were greats. I think won championships at Alabama, but didn't translate to the NFL. They also have people throwing to people like, what's his name? Mark Cooper, Julio Jones. Is it O.J. Howard? Is O.J. Howard the one from Alabama, I believe? So you have people like that throwing to Derrick Henry. Just so many different, skill position talents that they're throwing to. So I don't know. I don't think, and especially in, they get all the protection in the world. Alabama breeds these offensive linemen. I've never seen an Alabama quarterback go the distance like that. I don't even remember. So it's like, we'll definitely talk about the draft next episode because it's coming up next week virtually. Not in Vegas anymore. Vegas is still shut down. I don't know. We're talking about the draft here. We're talking about the draft coming up, about Tua, but, Joe Burrow, Chase Young. Everyone has their projected drafts, their mock picks, their mock drafts. They usually get like the first few right, but you never know what's going to happen. You never know what team's going to be like, oh, we actually need this more. We actually need this position more. We don't really need a quarterback. Or they might use the pick to trade down, get more picks. So who knows? You never know what's going to happen. I did not think Baker Mayfield was going to go number one at all. But he did. He went number one the year before. Kyler Murray went last year. I didn't think they would be picked number one, but they did. They were. So you never know. You never know what's going to happen. So tune in. We'll talk about the draft next episode before it happens, because that's all I hear on the sports. I watch sports in the morning. I turn it on during work. There's a TV right behind you guys right here, and all I hear is this is all the names I hear. I hear Tom Brady. I hear Tua Tagovailoa. I think I'm saying his name right, and then Conor McGregor and LeBron James. That's all I hear. Those are the four names I hear the most. It's like, dude, ESPN, get it together. There's more. Stop, get off your knees. But yeah, I don't know if this draft will be somewhere where you go to replace somebody like Aaron Rodgers, aging QBs like Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers. Is this where you would do that? Is this where you would get your quarterback? Is a very good quarterback draft. So we'll talk about that next time. I'm missing sports, man. I'm missing sports like a lot of you. Trying to filled the void. I put on YouTube sometimes while I'm working as well, and they have old soccer matches, football matches. They've been playing a lot of old, games from last year, football games on NFL on YouTube. They had the Seahawks versus the Rams on there. That was a good one, very good game. Obviously, and then they also played the on ESPN the Chiefs versus the Rams, a high scoring game. So it's just not the same, man. I need live shit. What's April? Would have probably just got over with March Madness not that long ago. Basketball will be in full swing. They're trying to make playoff pushes, trying to get that 8 seed, trying to lock up a 1 seed, trying to lock up a playoff seed. In general, yeah. So that's where we're at right now. Baseball would be in full swing. Would be out, at the ball game. We'd be seeing the Houston Astros, who have been saved. They got saved. No one's been saved more in sports than the Houston Astros. I mean, and then when they do go in full swing, when they do start playing again, no fans. There's not going to be any fans at these games. So there's no one there to rib them, no one there to give them shit. The only thing they're going to get, I don't even know if they're still going to get the, hit by pitchers. I don't know what's going to happen there. I don't know if the over-under of the, getting hit by pitches anymore. They're still trying to figure out, the baseball's still trying to figure out how they want to do it. They want to do it like a tournament style, kind of like a spring training type thing where they have groups, they play each other, they keep going. Like, I don't know how that's all going to happen, how that all is going to go down. That's what you're looking at, man. And it's just, they got saved, and it's just, some fools are benefiting from this more than others. Like people who run toilet paper companies, Charmin, stuff like that. Purell, who, a bunch of companies like that. Comcast, everyone doing internet, everyone. There's a lot of people who are still thriving off of this economy. Yeah, those dudes, that pisses me off. But they got saved. They got saved big time. And they need to count their little stars. God, how did they get away with that? How did they get away with no punishment? I don't get it. And yet nobody will be blackballed like Pete Rose did. All Pete Rose wanted was a couple dollars. Bet on himself. That's what he did. These guys cheated a whole league. Only bet. It's whatever, man. It's whatever. God, I wish fucking Ric Flair was here to chop the shit out of him. All of them. All the Houston Astros. Give them some whoos and put them all in figure four leg lock. Yeah. Sports are trying to come back. Basketball, NBA won't meet till May 1st to figure out what they want to do. Rumors are they're going to have like a 2-week training or like a month training camp to work out and get everything back. I don't think they need 2 weeks, the whole month, and maybe 2 weeks to get back up and running, to be honest with you. Okay. See what happens. I think it's a little excessive, but we'll see. So May, they're going to figure it out. I think they are trying to do... What are they trying to do? They are trying to kind of do the same thing. Lock everybody away from the outside world. Trying to finish the season in a short amount of time. Play all these basketball games. Same thing with the NFL. Not the NFL. The NBA is trying to do it. Who else is trying to do it? Same thing with soccer, EPL. So they're trying to figure it out. They're going to start English Premier League or England. Is going to, in general, I think, are going to talk on Friday. Today being Tuesday, so Friday being the 14, 15, 16. Is it Thursday? Maybe Thursday or Friday. They're going to talk to try to figure this out. They have it in talks with. They've thrown stuff out to be like a World Cup style. They play group stages or type of thing to get all these games out in a month. We'll see. I need a game to happen. I need sports to happen. WWE still going on. Even with UFC canceled, I'm still hurt. I don't know what's going on. What's going to happen in 2 weeks? I think we're kind of reassess the situation in 2 weeks. the landscaping. UFC is one of those sports that can go on without fans, but you also have, each other, blood on each other. These are healthy athletes, blood on each other, breathing on each other. Sometimes get finger in the butts, finger in the assholes. That's what happens in these type of things. Fingers in the mouth. It happens sometimes. So we'll see. I don't know what's going on. I want sports back. I miss it. I'm having these weird dreams without it. I miss you. That's it, man. Yeah, not a whole lot going on. What time did I start this? Do you guys remember? I don't remember. Yeah, that's what's going on, man. There's not a whole lot to talk about, really. Coming up on the 19th is The Last Dance, the Bulls story. Like, I don't know what it's called. Let me look it up here. Come on, damn it. Remember, you sleep when I sleep. Where's it at? Where is it at? No, it's not there. Mind your business, everyone, please. I'm trying to find it for you guys. Last Dance, ESPN. Last Dance, what to know about Michael. So I thought it was about Michael Jordan. 10-part season, so yeah, it'll be about Michael Jordan. I think they're very heavily advertising the first episode. I don't know what it's about, really. I've been looking, I just seen there's Phil Jackson, Dennis Rodman, Steve Kerr, Kobe Bryant's in it, Scottie Pippen. So yeah, I'm excited for a 10-part episode. Let me hold on one second. Let me see when they season captured, headed into premiere of episodes 1 and 2. Episodes 1 and 2 will air Sunday. Heading into the premiere of episodes 1 and 2. Here's a quick guide with everything. I think so. 2 episodes. That's what it looks like. I think that's what it says. So I'm looking forward to that, man. Anyone who grew up knew everyone wanted to be Mike. It was Mike this, Mike that. No one wanted to be Scottie Pippen. No one's like, oh, I want to be Isaiah Thomas. Or was it Bill Laimbeer? Is that the one? The Boston, was it Detroit Pistons, the Detroit Bad Boys? It was Dennis Rodman was part of that. No one wanted to be, they wanted to be Mike. No one said I want to be Patrick Ewing. Any of that stuff. No one said I want to be Karl Malone, John Stockton. They want to be Mike. Be like Mike. And this is huge for everyone in general. Growing up in my, just growing up in general. There's a lot of people who wear Jordan shoes till this day. $1 billion company. So everyone, that name is synonymous with sports, shoes, greatness. And we'll see how this goes. It's pretty cool behind the scene look of probably one of the, obviously one of the best athletes in the world ever. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. I don't have a lot going on other than that. They're playing horse. NBA is doing like a virtual horse tournament. I think Chauncey Billups beat Trae Young. So Chauncey Billups from Colorado. FYI. Chauncey Billups, who is it? I'm not going to look it up. I can't do it right now. But yeah, that's it. I thank you guys for tuning in to Sports Plus Life podcast, episode number 41. Please holler at me. Please go like and share the YouTube channel. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Sports Plus Life, or just search Sports Plus Life in the search bar there. Also go to Mr. AKA CEO on Instagram and Twitter, Sports Plus Life on Instagram and Twitter, and TikTok. I still have yet to do a video. I'm going to do it. So holler at your boy. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. No one did that. Holler at your boy. Let me know what's going on. All right. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay safe. Stay indoors. Wear your mask. Wear your gloves. Throw away your masks and gloves properly. Hand sanitize. And wash your hands. And wash that booty. All right.